Hello everyone, Bill here with Addicted to Tone Incorporated, also known as Mr. Takamine USA. Today I'm going to go over a workaround for what to do if you've lost your old brown preamp's battery compartment. The battery compartment holds the negative and positive battery contacts, so without this piece you can't power up the preamp. Now what you're going to be left with is the actual battery compartment platform, which is held to the side of the instrument with 4 small screws. Takamine glues a piece of wood to the side of the guitar that these screws go into. They don't actually mount directly to the side. The side, of course, is much too thin for that. So the battery platform is held to this piece of wood. Okay, now what you're going to have to do for this fix, you'll need 2 things. You'll need a 9-volt battery harness, and you'll need a metal 9-volt battery clip. Both of these are very inexpensive. The easiest way to mount the clip is via 2-way tape, and you can just put it right onto the plastic platform that's already inside of the guitar, and that's a pretty good fix. After a while though, over the course of I don't know, a couple 3 years, that 2-way tape generally dries out and this will fall off. The wires going to the platform will have to be clipped. Okay, you're going to have to cut it off and add the new 9-volt battery harness. If you don't know how to solder, that's all right. It's best to solder the connections. I would solder that, and then I use shrink wrap. I would cover that, and that's how I do it here in the shop. Now, if you don't know how to solder and you don't have those things, you can use automotive butt connectors. That's what they're actually called, butt connectors. I have to laugh every time I say butt connector. Okay, let's move on past that. They work pretty good. You simply expose the wire. You would place it inside. The butt connector is metal inside, and when you crimp it, you want to crimp it pretty tight. You don't have to have this special tool. You can actually do it with a long nose pliers or something like that, but that's a pretty good fix actually for if you don't know how to solder. So once you've connected your new battery harness, you can use the 2-way tape to mount the clip to the platform. What I like to do though is mount the clip to a piece of wood and then glue this piece of wood to the side of the guitar. Or better yet, if you remove these 4 small screws, you will have exposed the wood that was intended for the platform, and you can glue the new holder right to that. And that's a really good fix. We've done them that way for years and years, never had a trouble. I go a step farther. I don't know if you can see those 2 small screws in there. I also use a special fabric glue called Gem Tack. This is made to glue things to fabric. In other words, you can glue metal or glass or things like that to a fabric. It works very well for this. We experimented with a few different things. Gorilla Glue works too. This works very well. I'll put a few drops underneath of the battery holder before I screw the screws in, and it just a little extra security. Anyway, that's a fix for when you've lost your old brown preamp battery compartment. Alright, keep playing guitar, make it the world a better place for us all to live in. Talk to you next time. Bye bye.